Aloha mamas. Today I want to get together and talk a little bit about getting you excited about your genius zone. And here I am with my neck bangs. Does anyone have these? Apparently they're really common in postpartum and just all the hormones that we've got flowing through. And I went to get my hair done for the first time in 4 years this weekend. Not sure why I waited that long, but I'm sure many moms can identify. And that my hairdresser said that she sees these all the time. She always knows who's postpartum because they have these little wisps around. And yeah, so I'm rocking my neck bangs now. I'm kind of proud of them, like a little rite of passage here. And just know that it is totally normal to lose a lot of hair postpartum. You don't have to worry about it. I feel confident that our bodies are very resilient, and there's kind of a growth phase where there's a lot of growth, and then there's a loss phase. So anyway, and the other thing was interesting. There was like a stripe on my hair where she said that anyways, it looked like a tiger stripe all the way around, kind of a darkened portion that happened at some point during my pregnancy. I exist in a lot of fascination about our bodies and all of the changes we undergo to support a growing life. And I am here on Mama Mindset as a community that embraces all types of mamas. There are many ways to becoming a mama, and I've been extremely honored to support all of those in my practice as a pediatrician and a fellow human and friend and sister. So adoption, fostering, all the different ways that we have amazing scientific advancements with IVF and donor embryos and eggs. I love all of those things because they all accomplish mamahood, and that same unconditional love and drive and dream come true in whatever form it materializes just gives me all the feels, and it's why I'm here. I'm here for you mamas. And I want to talk a little bit about Genius Zone, and that word just makes me excited. So Genius Zone is what truly drives you. What a lot of times we tend to put on the back burner what kind of puts us alive. I'll give my example. I spent the last over a decade, I went to college at Miami. That's where I met my husband, and I played soccer there, and then I did pre-med, and I was like, okay, I got my neuroscience degree, it's time for med school, and I didn't get into medical school the first time around, so I was kind of bummed, but then I went on a serendipitous path that I wouldn't change for anything. I started coaching soccer, I worked in a restaurant, and anybody who's worked in a restaurant, you can walk in and you can be like, I have this neuroscience undergraduate degree, and they're like, yeah, but have you ever worked in a restaurant? And you say no, and they're like, you're a hostess, you got to work your way up. So I did the whole thing, hostess and bussing tables, and then finally I was a waitress, and I was so stoked on it. And I do think that working in a restaurant or a customer service industry shapes you in a really important way. Anyway, I put myself through grad school in mental health counseling, and I did some work in lifestyle medicine and healthcare administration, which total nerd. I'm a lifelong learner. You'll find that out about me. And Anik the Geek, I used to lovingly call myself, still do. And then I went to medical school. I found out I got into medical school during my bachelorette party on my drive to my bachelorette party 10 years ago in Charleston, which was super cool. And then medical school, and then residency and fellowship. So I just started reading for fun again, and I'm all over it. And my Genius Zone is writing and creating and connecting with people. Words of affirmation and quality time are my two important love languages. And I wasn't speaking those to myself for the past decade because I was just, getting up at 4 o'clock and doing what I had to do and get to the hospital and do those things. And I loved investing and taking care of people. And what really drove me and kind of held me through that space and time was connecting with the moms, because I felt like I was having these deep life chats, and I was adding massive value to lives, and I was coming, and I was being who I was meant to be as a human, until I had the wherewithal and the courage to step away from a dream that wasn't serving me anymore to create this dream. So really get to thinking about, what is your Genius Zone? What drives you? What can you bring to this earth, and do you bring to this earth already? It could be anything, but the more humans, especially moms, because moms are badass, that we have living out what is their dream, what comes with ease, what fascinates you, the better this earth's going to be. So I want you to spend some time today just thinking about that while you're breastfeeding or running around or bottle feeding or whatever you're doing. Mwah. Aloha.